Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the faith that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
What does Black History Month mean to me? To me, Black History Month means learning and pursuing my history outside of the classroom.
Black History Month is a time to remember our African ancestors and our African American ancestors and how far we've come and how they fought for us to be here today.
And we're celebrating the fact that we've gone through so much and we're still here. We have not given up. And also, we do have some areas to improve on, but yet we're getting somewhere. We are not in the same place we were 400 years ago. And that's what Black History Month means to me.
Black History Month to me is a month where Black people are noticed and given recognition for the things that they have done and the things that they continue to do.
It means that we are pushing away the majority and focusing in on the minority. It means acknowledging my history day in and day out. We have a curriculum that not only oppresses me but doesn't even talk about me. So during this month, it is chosen to raise awareness on not only Black beauty but the trauma that follows it.
Acknowledging all that Black people have done for this country despite, not having the resources and not getting the respect that we deserve.
Black History Month is really all about the coming together and celebrating of being Black, loving our Black brothers and sisters, and making sure that we acknowledge those ones in the past that have paved the way for us.
To me, Black History Month is a month for everyone to remember African Americans' essential roles in America.
Let me give you a little bit of a background before I go on to answering the question. This year in a whole, we have not only discussed Black education, we have gone deep and brought up controversial topics within the community. Black education in itself is just educating yourself on the beauty and the trauma that follows along with Black education, acknowledging our past and our present and what we go through now. It just brings to light everything we've gone through as POC and a minority as a whole. So guys, thank you. Take pride in it. Thanks.
The term Black education to me means the understanding and the learning of contributions Black people made to this country. Not just other races learning about our rich history, but our race as well. African Americans learning about our rich history. And not just in America, but in Africa, our rich history, our rich roots in Africa.
Melba Batillo Bills is an American journalist and college educator who is widely known as a member of the Little Rock Nine. Today, Melba Batillo Bills is teaching journalism
at Dominican University of California. Melba Pattillo Beals has wrote many books, including I Will Not Fear, My Story of a Lifetime of Building Faith Under Fire, March Forward, and Expose Yourself.
Hi guys. For Black History Month, I decided to submit a poem. Hopefully you guys like it. It is called Sometimes I Wonder. Thank you. Let me help you understand that the words that roll off my tongue sharing this poem are the same lips my brother uses to say, if I am being detained or under arrest, officer, please let me know, because if not, I am free to go by your law. I'm in a society that can only see color, which makes me wonder, was it really an accident? Did they mean to kill my brothers? Hopefully with this I make a disturbance, because what you call a public service shouldn't make minorities feel nervous. We write the words with black pens and white paper, with black bodies with history. So sometimes I wonder, when you watch them make memories of our skin, do you think back to slavery or to Kendrick Johnson? Let me be honest, because the pretty white lies the justice system tells you can't be denied by the innocent black bodies laid to rest. I wonder if you know why I hate when people say race car, because it was the only car we were dealt with, along with the brand of our master's name on the back. I wonder why I can't get offended by blackface, saying it was misrepresented. It was meant for entertainment, not discrimination, right? As if that's any better. I wonder if you're scared walking down the street, white, American, and free. No, you are not my target, but the prejudiced thoughts of our society is. I wonder if we think the same, that America is created of a genocide, mass integration. So I wonder why we are told to believe we are a slave nation, one nation. I wonder why my teacher said black, you say you think criminal. I guess that's what comes with the color, right? Just let me say, what is a true American? Because oh say can the dawn's early light can really be translated to oh say can you see the black bodies hanged in spite of you. If we aren't incarcerated, we are being killed for public cause, to society where our lives mean little to nothing at all. So yeah, sometimes I wonder.
This poem is called Teach Me. Teach me. My history never reached me. Gazing at the so-called heroes in the textbooks, wondering why I couldn't see me. Storytelling is the art with broken plots, often twisted lies. I let my voice elevate and redefine a love like you and I. When we learn to love each other, our tales from the hood, more like tales from our thrones, are like no other, searching in the lost and found for bits and pieces of who I am and who you are. I no longer need you to teach me. I've learned to teach myself.
My black is beautiful. From the color of my skin, to the texture of my hair, to the length of my strands, to the breadth of my smile, to the stride of my gait, to the span of my arms, to the depth of my bosom, to the curve of my hips, to the glow of my skin. My black is beautiful. It cannot be denied, and it will not be contained, and only I will define it. For when I look in my mirror, my very soul cries out, my black is beautiful. And so today, I speak it out loud, unabashedly. I declare it anew, my black is beautiful. Whether celebrated, imitated, exploited, or denigrated, whether natural from inside or skillfully applied, my black is beautiful. To my daughters, my sisters, my nieces, my cousins, my colleagues, and my friends, I speak for us all when I say, my black is beautiful.
This is my video for the second prompt on Black Student Union and why I think Black Student Union is important to me. I grew up in an environment where people weren't really racist. I grew up where my parents were able to, not face racism or judgment. I was lucky, but I feel like that I don't understand sometimes the true issues that people of my race go through. Like I see something like this, where police officers are literally threatening kids' lives. They're threatening black lives just because of a kid accidentally stealing a Barbie doll. That doesn't make any sense. And I don't face those issues, but it's important for me to understand that other people will face these issues, and that's why I like Black Student Union. It helps me understand these issues and how some people just aren't as lucky as me, and that we need to change it so that everyone is able to live a good life.
I have always loved to learn about Black history ever since I was really little. So to have a class that's like directly for, Black history and learning about our past and talking about daily topics that are going on in the world right now, I think it's really, genius to have a class like this. And I really think that it should be a normal class for anyone to take in actual high school. But, even if it is just a club, it is still important to me because I can relate to other people that are in the club. I can openly talk about my opinions on certain topics, and we can just have a conversation on things that are important to us and talk about the past, the present, the future, how far we have to come. And I just really think it's a good club for anybody to join, even if you aren't Black, just to learn and educate yourself on Black history. So I really like that I'm in this club. I have really had a good time and learning about how other people feel and just like everything that has happened, because honestly I think it's important for other people to kind of have an insight on other people's opinions on things, because even though we are all Black in the club, people have different opinions on certain things that are happening. So it's good to kind of relate to things but also have a different perspective on certain things.